This area is important because we have created a route called the Kinder Loop, which is 77 miles, goes round the Dark Peak, and it's a very important route for horse riders in this area. I enjoy the freedom, the isolation, and being able to get away from the cares and worries of the world. I think Mendar Mountains is a fantastic initiative because it involves so many different user groups, and these tracks are historic routes, and it's very important that we look after them for the future generations.
I think the Dark Peak area of the Peak District is so full of character. Everything from the barren moor tops with the wildlife and the flora and fauna that you can find there are extraordinary places to explore, and yet you can come all the way down to the reservoirs here and find peace and tranquility in the water too. It's just an extraordinary part of the world. We're very lucky to have it. There's some really ancient trackways and pathways which still exist and still can be enjoyed by walkers, mountain bikers and horse riders alike. And yet in places they've become eroded and damaged as well because of partly through overuse by all the different user communities involved, but also because of the weather too. And it's really important that we take some responsibility and perhaps think about caring for those things.
Cutgate links the Derwent Valley over to Langsett. Technically it's an interesting trail for mountain bikers, but it's in a beautiful area with some amazing views. We cross areas that people otherwise don't come to. Often when they're mountain biking, it quite quickly feels like complete wilderness. The problem comes when it's been wet, and in the UK that can be any time of the year. So the Bog of Doom is a sort of nickname given locally to 2 or 3 particular very bad patches where water gathers, people end up diverging further and further round and encroaching on the moorland. The Cutgate part of Mendar Mountains is a relatively small maintenance project, so a few sections of flagstones just to tidy up the few bits that are problematic on the route, hopefully let the moorland recover, improve drainage, encourage a more single route through the worst bits, and make it a little bit more enjoyable, hopefully more year round.